Okay, so next up, we have the AFC South. Now, the AFC South, they've got some teams that have some issues. And I'm going to just go ahead and get into this one because this whole thing is just kind of a mess down in the South. And by down in the South, I'm going to start with the least South of these teams, and that's going to be the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts don't have an answer at quarterback. We'll see what's going to happen going forward, and if Anthony Richardson can correct course on his accuracy issues, I don't have a whole lot of faith. In general, I don't have a lot of faith as the Colts they have a lot of glaring holes, and they just don't seem all fully put together quite yet. I think they're more than capable of getting there. I think they're going to need to change up on their signal caller. I think their quarterback is going to need to change. I liked Anthony Richardson as their starter last year. Unfortunately, I just don't see any progress from him. At least nothing that shows me that he's made leaps and bounds over the complete and accurate passer he has been the past few years. So moving on from the Colts, I'm going to go ahead and say the Titans are going to be third. I don't think their changes that they've made are enough to get them completely out of the basement. I think they're out of the bottom part, like the absolute basement of the AFC South, but I don't think they're all the way back. I think Cam Ward was a good pickup. I think they have some good signings, and I think they have a pretty solid team. They are decent. I don't think they are going to be a major contender this year. They could, make a fool out of me. But at the moment, I think they're kind of a good mid-level team that is working on rebuilding and has a few years before they're really going to be a powerhouse if they continue to make some good choices. Now, for second place, I have chosen the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Jags, they have a pretty good team. Trevor Lawrence has struggled a little bit. They let some players go, and the fact that they're in a division that has been fairly weak, and they have not really been the strongest in that either, I think they're still having some issues. We need to see if Trevor Lawrence can kind of course correct from a rough season last year, and we'll see. I still have faith that he could be a really good, great starting quarterback. First place is going to be the Houston Texans for me. I think that they have... Once again, I'm usually going with the more well-rounded team of the group. You could disagree with me on that if you'd like. I feel like the Texans are the better team in this division, and they have the strongest chance, especially with their schedule, to make it to the first place position in the AFC South. I will say that I kind of flip-flopped a little bit between the Jags and the Texans, but I think the Texans ultimately will be the team coming out on top.